It didn't have the little like stream banner next to it, so I got confused.
We were having that conversation
yeah,
about memory. And
I forget stuff.
Dude, if a game happens and then like we just watched the game, that game is out of your mind.
It doesn't exist anymore.
No, yeah, we definitely watched that.
Yeah, I remember that now.
It's okay, Sparky.
And you were still looking at me, just smiling with the smile on your face, being like, "Yep, okay, we're on the same team." I feel bad about telling you to suck it earlier.
Hey, you know what? It was like a victory for both of us in a way.
Okay.
It's fine.
Now,
Game
this is
number
the
1.
first time we've seen Macheeete and hermisen today, right?
Yes, and it was because they went into losers so early on.
Yeah, and we didn't see any losers games.
And we were talking about that. A very early loss to a team that's no longer in the bracket, so maybe they'll just be able to cruise through losers bracket. But we're going to find out here. They have to go against TM and Zapapy next. And already hermisen being undamaged here. Is this a team combo of Zol and Ragnar again? It seems to be very popular. Because we were watching that earlier with Altito and Vortex were also running.
Yes.
And so opening up very strong. Lots of damage on the TM. Oh, the down to connects and takes out Macheeete, not TM. There's that little benefit of like... Well, good down stick. When you're doing team damage, you're technically not doing as much damage to them as if your opponent was hitting them with the same moves.
Okay.
It's like, I mean, maybe you're doing as much damage, but the force isn't as bad.
No, I think you
guess,
don't do as much damage either.
Yeah, like whatever the case is, the detriment isn't as severe. So when that down stick connected, even if they were near the same amount of damage, that's how he's able to get the KO on the Macheeete instead of TM. hermisen holding a lead for the blue team by holding on to the stock as long as possible. Macheeete not taking too much damage, but that recovery from Zapapy hits, and the orange is starting to creep up a little bit on Macheete's damage wheel.
And the idea that you said earlier, that we would see a lot of Axe today, continuing to hold strong.
Oh, definitely.
Every character in
this
game has potential for an Axe.
Yeah, no change. No change for EU in terms of like the Axe economy, I guess, but like it's now even more so a thing where we're seeing characters that have Axe that weren't picked very predominantly now being picked more often, like Azoth or Zol. Down on the hermisen brings him down to 2 stocks only, and TM is severely damaged. That recovery from Zapapy, luckily spiking TM instead of bringing him towards the top of the stage, but that side stick chops him away. And Zapapy could quickly follow if he dashed up in that neutral stick, but instead it's just fighting back left and right, sidelight, nair. Oh, but that Sair stops Zapapy from getting anything else off of it. TM fighting Macheeete away. Good downer on the hermisen. Really close game, actually, but I say that and then realize that hermisen's still at 2 stocks.
Exactly.
But a lot of damage coming in.
Very quickly. He went from
another recovery?
Yellow to red.
Dude, hermisen might just go down first. Down sig off the slide charge, doesn't catch him. The ground pound on the TM, and TM's got to be careful about this recovery here. Oh, that slide kick. Gravity cancel side kick didn't work out, and Zapapy doesn't go for the ground pound.
We talked about the damage that hermisen was taking, but look at the damage that TM was taking, and on his final stock, he's in huge danger. Even if he takes out hermisen here, he's in huge danger of being knocked out of this game.
Team combo, though. Sidelight. Oh, but he doesn't get the jumping nair on the Macheeete. He needed that for sure, and the sidelights both go wide as Macheeete was able to slip through the pressure.
Yeah, the sidelight moved him just a little bit too far forward, so he ended up off of the platform.
Dude, anything TM... Okay, that sidelight nair downlight was a great thing coming out from TM before he died, but I don't know, stocks are even. And Zapapy, that down.
I can't believe he could spot dodge that.
I'm very surprised. That had to have been perfect. Like, if there was the amount of active frames of the down sig and the amount of active frames for the dodge, they were like dead even. Like, the numbers are the same.
I think down sig has less active frames
than side sig.
Yeah, if it would have been side sig, I think he would have been toast.
Ooh, good down sig on Macheeete. Zapapy waiting for that weapon spawn. hermisen and Macheeete are having difficulty getting anything set up. Maybe hermisen should switch over to the Axe. I'm not sure. Okay, down. I mean, that downer just hit him into a place where he was able to hit hermisen. We see Zapapy trying to be cheeky with that side sig.
I mean, like, he's kind of winning this 1v2 right now.
Ooh, neutralite. Actually, that's scary. hermisen to dodge through. Ground pound connects. Zapapy covers his head with the weapon toss. Oh, Macheeete, gotta be careful. All right, there's a neutralite. Okay, puts on the neutral sig, but he actually just gets through the pressure.
Look
Zapapy.
Look at Zapapy going back and forth, looking to the left, throwing out a move, looking to the right, throwing out a move.
Okay, Zapapy is like severely damaged, but if he gets the haymaker, okay, Macheeete was actually the most damaged one on the blue team before hermisen went down, and now Zapapy just has to weave his way through these cannon recoveries. There's one recovery. Oh, he goes with the down sig with the D-Light and Air. True combo from Axe. Macheeete takes him off the top and celebrates with a neutral signature. Really close, and an amazing job from Zapapy to be able to like take getting hit from hermisen and Macheeete and turning that into an opportunity to return damage. Really great play. Wasn't able to take the win, but still makes me excited for game 2.
That was a really cool effort coming out from Zapapy.
Man, Zol has 9 force.
Yep.
He does a lot of damage. It's crazy to think about. And with the popularity of I've been noticing that Cannon players are just willing to accept 3 dexterity on their characters.
Yeah, that is...
Ninja's running that as well. Like, he's dipping into the defense stance to take out that dex. I think that with 3 dex, like, the lower that you get down with dexterity, things with weapons become a little less consistent. There are dodge windows that are up. It takes a lot longer to finish out the moves. But I guess when you're playing Axe and Cannon, it just doesn't matter that much.
No, I can't remember where I have the dex chart or if it's even updated. Yeah, I'm not going to even be able to find that. Like what you lose in terms of like recovery frame on miss when you go from 4 to 3 dex.
Yeah.
But it's probably not much. Like it's
if it's like
not
consistent that they're doing this.
It's not D-Light Nair.
Yeah. It's definitely not D-Light down air either. Yeah. And those are like the only 2 things you really care about with Can, because everything else is dodge reads. So it's cool being able to see that coming out from a lot of the Cannon players here in EU. Nice falling downer onto Zapapy as he puts out that gravity cancel side sig. Side sig once again. Hermisen's doing a great job of being able to dodge through the active frames of that attack. Ooh, super even game. And oh man, the down sig hitting Hermisen on the way back. Who's going to take the first stocks here? It's good signatures left and right. Oh no, Macheeete hitting the side sig onto Hermisen. Zapapy. Okay. TM goes down. None of these down sticks are hitting, and that ground pound just...
he rode that for a long time.
It was just going to keep going until he got hit. TM still can't take out Hermisen, but Macheeete goes down because Zapapy get the downer. He does. Hermisen goes down for the double KO. Red team barely in the lead here. Can Zapapy hold on to the stock if he does it as well as he did last game?
That's a huge difference, though, compared to last game. It was like a minute and 45 seconds before Hermisen lost his first stock. Right. Now they've been able to kill both members of the blue team in that time.
It's actually crazy to me to consider that Macheeete was the one in the 1v1 at the end.
Yeah.
With you saying that. Ooh, Silent Nair comes out. Zapapy goes down. Nice Nair. Doesn't get the downlight afterwards. Hermisen using that dodge in place, and the sidelight Nair goes to the neutral sig. No ground pound follow-up. Zapapy gets a nice little punish in the recovery. Actually hits him at the very end of the attack. Sidelight Nair once again. No, the neutral sig just ends up catching both of the blue team. Nair keeping Hermisen from landing, and the weapon toss from Zapapy doesn't lead into anything else. But oh, sidelight Nair and the recovery from Zapapy just close to not being able to catch Hermisen. But oh, that one once again. Wow, Zapapy missed that combo twice. That's gotta feel bad. They're trying to do sidelight Nair recovery.
Yeah, that was it was close.
It's like beautiful, but twice in a row it just barely didn't work out where they could have gotten that KO on Hermisen, because Hermisen he's approaching black damage. Yeah. Okay, there, finally take it down.
There's no more color changes left on your wheel. And again, it's 4 stocks to 2. This lead is huge for the red team.
Ooh. Right, good cider from Macheeete. But Macheeete is super deep into the red, and red team is like, they went from like a really close game number 1 to what's really... Oh, okay. Good neutral stick from Hermisen. Takes out TM. Can they get Zapapy as well? No, they're not even going for the edge guard. I've noticed that Macheeete like just refuses to go off stage with the axe on Zol. Ooh, good. Nice Sarah. He's actually like positioning himself off stage to get in the perfect position for team combos, like to just
anytime
fish
someone
with
hits him over to the edge, he's there.
Yeah.
Just pops up real quick and swipes at him.
Ooh, Silent recovery avoided as Macheeete is able to jump through it, and the falling Sarah easily punishes Zapapy's down signature. If Hermisen gets TM, they get that 1v2 once again, and Zapapy did well, but did not win last time he was in that 1v2.
It was mad close, though. And Macheeete and Hermisen are in a much worse spot now in terms of damage. Even if Hermisen didn't die there, if Zapapy was forced in the 1v2, he was in such a better spot compared to the last one.
Right. Good neutralite from Macheeete. Manages to make it through.
Now, even though Ertito and Vortex aren't here to fight against Macheeete and Hermisen, the team that sent them down into the loser's bracket, if Macheeete and Hermisen think they're going to cruise through, that's definitely not the case. TM and Zapapy have something to say about that. TM, 707 damage.
That's a lot of damage.
And then on the other side, Zapapy's still putting out 566, picking up 4 of the kills, TM grabbing 2.
Yeah. At the very end, I did want to remark that I liked that when Macheeete, like, side sigs in a 1v2 when it connects, which is crazy because the move's super slow and takes a long time when it hits. He did a cool thing where he chase dodge directly up out of that attack just to avoid getting punished. And that's like the kind of thing that you have to do in a 1v2 because it's hard and sometimes you have to be unpredictable. It's a really good play from Macheeete. He was playing a lot of Zol in the 1v1s yesterday as well, which got him all the way into grand finals through winner's side. But now game 3 is coming up, and the winner of this knocks out the other, moving to try to get into the losers quarters finals to fight against the loser of Blue and Simple and Acno and Blaze, which we'll be seeing coming up as we move throughout the rest of the 2v2 top 8 bracket. Now going into game number 3. Macheeete with a nice little string on the TM, opening it up. And once again, that's like just Macheeete on Axe in general. He like dashes off, fast falls to the platform, and gets the falling nair to make it almost like a grounded move against anybody that's trying to fight with him on the edge of the stage.
There's the neutral light. Immediately turns around, hits Zapapy with the neutral light. TM, I can't believe TM has taken that much damage this quickly. It didn't seem like anything huge was necessarily coming out from the blue team. It just seemed like it was the regular start of the game chaos before any real flow was found.
Macheeete was finding, like, it was like around the time where I was talking about those nairs at the side of the stage. He was just getting a lot of sidelight nairs, and that just does damage over time. Axe, no matter what move you're hitting on Axe, is going to be doing a ton of damage to Raw. Good sidelight from TM, using that chase to get all the way through. Zapapy sent flying, but can make it back with the focus, which is put onto TM, and now when Zapapy makes it back, okay, good recovery, disarm Macheeete, but the neutral sig gives hermisen a double KO. And blue team solidly ahead. I suppose the last game where red team was doing just as well. And hermisen is kind of reflecting game 1 with the amount of damage that he's taking.
You're exactly right.
Ooh.
He's like barely orange at this point, maybe 90 damage on this stock. Zapapy does get the pick onto Macheeete.
Just waiting for a weapon spawn from Macheeete, and there it is, perfectly in the position that he was holding on to. Zapapy tosses his away, but doesn't get the bounce, and now he has to wait for the weapon spawn that blue team is guarding. TM picking up that axe, double axe, no, axe bow for red team. Recovery comes through, doesn't quite get that KO, but hermisen still holding on to that first stock very well. This is like I can tell how much this game 3 matters for both of these teams based off how they've changed.
Yeah, it's so different compared to the other one. Even though hermisen and Macheeete have a lead like they did earlier, this game is so much different. And now that lead has almost been completely negated.
No, the down 6 again?
Wow, now red team's in the lead.
So Sair's in the down 6, and Zapapy being able to find 2 of those down 6, it's such a great move in the sense that like Zol has a similar thing, but Azoth's like much more quickly, opens up those 3 grasping hands that brings him into the axe hit upwards. And it's not one of those awkward angles where it's like the top left or top right of the screen. It kind of just sends him up towards the top. Is able to find 2 of those in a row and get the KO on the hermisen and Macheeete. Ooh, TM goes down. Zapapy's severely damaged, but that 4-piece string on the hermisen brings him. And it's happening again where hermisen's taking a ton of damage. There goes Zapapy. Now, TM and Zapapy both on tournament stocks.
I think that was huge. Whichever person between hermisen and Zapapy, the players that were on their second stock, died first, I think that's going to be huge for this
But
team.
if they could get Macheeete.
Yeah, he is taking definitely more damage than TM is.
Macheeete with a great string, though. Oh, he's trying to go for that down air Sair, but he just leaned a little bit too far to the right. Sair's him into the stage. Hermisen has to recover back, and oh no, he nairs Macheeete to safety. Zapapy was going for the recovery combo. Okay, gets the kill on Macheeete. Hermisen goes down as well at the right side of the stage. A 1v2 to decide who moves on into top 6 through the loser's side. Hermisen has a good amount of damage onto both of the players, but you can't just like get that lucky side sig, right? And then just say that it's done for one of those stocks. He has to put on a lot of damage with Axe. That could be difficult. Downlight's a good start. Does a double chain dodge through. No recovery hit. They dodged through each other, but TM, knowing that dodge was gone, was able to get that sidelight nair. Hermisen taking a ton of damage. Sidelight, nair, recovery, missed. Hermisen still has the dodge. Zapapy goes to the gravity cancel side sig. Actually almost connected.
And it's like every time hermisen is getting punished, he's taking sidelight nair, which is 2 big hits, putting out a ton of damage on him.
Zapapy!
He's done.
Charging up the skeletal fist to use that haymaker to send him flying, scared him down into the recovery from TM, and that is a 2-1 victory for Zapapy and TM. Hermisen and Macheeete out at 7th. Somewhat surprising. Actually, very surprising for me. Hermisen and Macheeete do very well in online tournaments all the time. And not to say this isn't super well, but like, I guess that surprising upset from Vortex and Altito so early on in pools really put them through the gauntlet.
They had to play so many sets down there in the losers bracket. Going down, let's see how many in the losers bracket. They had to play 1, 2, 3, 4 sets to get into top 8.